So welcome to JG's Fight Talk, and this channel, this show is brought to you by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations. And with me now, my boy, EFB man, Ender. How you doing, Ender?
I'm absolutely jacked tired. I haven't slept since half six yesterday evening.
That's what we love to hear. And we are here for the live watch along of Chantelle Cameron.
So this fight better be exciting.
Exactly, or he's going to nod off. Chantelle Cameron versus Mary McGee. But before we get into it, we're going to have a little bit of this because it's loud and it might keep Ender up a little bit longer.
Well, I can't hear it, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, oh, yeah. Let's have some of this.
Are you ready?
Oh, this is going to be a long night. So, Chantelle Cameron versus Mary McGee, WBC, IBF, and Ring Magazine super lightweight titles on the line, over 10 rounds. Chantelle Cameron, 14 fights, 14 wins, 8 knockouts. Mary McGee, 30 fights, 27 wins, 15 knockouts. And
as you were telling me off air, her losses have come against really big name opponents.
Yeah, as we say, Holly Holm before she went over to UFC. We know she's a very hard hitter, but Cameron she looks in good shape. She looks ready to go. She looks very focused. I had Hannah Bagley on the other week, and we did a prediction show on this one. We've had comments from Mary McGee fans. I think we really pissed off quite a few people that night. But do you know what?
I wonder how they hear
prediction
tonight.
At the end of the day, it's a prediction. So if you're joining us for the first time, hit the subscribe
button. Give Joe the abuse. I'm going to back Mary McGee for all the Mary McGee fans. So you better comment if you're in.
If you're joining us for the first time, hit the subscribe button and JG's Fight Talk.
And I'll back the American guy.
And let us know in the comments how you see this fight going. Let's chuck in the predictions.
I'm sure name like Mary McGee, she sounds Irish.
And there you go, Stephen McGee. Speaking of the Irish, hi guys, thanks for joining us, Stephen.
They could be related.
Stephen, let us know your prediction. And here we go, round one, first round of 10, and these girls are going to go at it as this is sort of the first round of the competition, isn't it? On the road to undisputed in this division. So, looking forward to this one. The girls are both exchanging big jabs.
Which ones are left over?
What, in the competition?
Yeah. I thought all the belts were on the line here.
No, this one's for the WBC and IBF. And then the other round, which is coming up, I think, in a couple of weeks' time. Like the other semi-final, if you like.
Oh, I get you now.
And then sort of collision course for all the belts going to be an undisputed.
Throwing plenty of leather here.
God, yeah, they're both going for it here early on, and it looks like there's a cut already. It looks like Mary McGee has got a cut over the left eye early on. When in doubt, Wing It has joined us. Hi, boys.
The left
Tough
eye,
fight, boys. I can't call it, he's put. Well, let's know. Stephen McGee has put Cameron mid-round stoppage. So
mid-round stoppage?
I think, I think you know.
Yeah, I know what he means. I'm just being a prick.
Anyway, 25 seconds to go.
Leather. Cameron is throwing a lot of leather, actually, to be fair to her, but McGee's not taking a backward step.
No, it's very much a test of the jab in this first round.
That was a really good right hand from McGee. No, Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron's throwing some good shots here. She's commanded the first round.
I wonder if she wants to give it Cameron. I don't imagine she is.
Let's hope not, for her sake.
I wouldn't mind being related to the Camerons. They're filthy rich.
But anyway, end of round one. Got to be a Cameron round.
Well, yes.
Looked very good there.
She did. She was picking her shots better, and she was scoring. Oh, she was getting caught though, but she was willing to catch one to throw one.
Oh yeah,
and she was landing the better shots. I'm just seeing the highlight reel
that
now.
was. If you look closely, there's a right hand which clocks that eye good and proper, and that's where the cut came in. Cracking right hand which cracks the eye. Cameron looked fantastic. Good first round there.
Chantelle, if you couldn't,
and she's got Jamie Moore in her corner.
Very good. Yes, yeah. I do think a lot of the crowd have unfortunately left.
But here we go anyway. Round 2. Cameron McGee for WBC, IBF and Ring Magazine super lightweight titles. Over 10 rounds. We're in round 2. There's some big shots there by Cameron.
Absolutely.
She really meaning business in this one. Yeah. She wants to make a statement, I think, by the way she's come out of this. As we say, Cameron in the black and gold shorts, McGee in the red and white shorts. Just looking really good at the moment. McGee landing a few shots there while being in the clinch, but Cameron comes out.
Cameron was a bit low there, but anyway.
Yeah, and then she come out with a couple of big shots there. But still very much, McGee's got a very interesting style, keeps that left hand low, tries to entice you in a bit. But it's some big shots. Some big shots there by Cameron. McGee is throwing shots, but they don't seem to be doing too much at the moment. Stephen McGurr has put, Junior has bullied me into watching UFC here. Well, don't worry, Stephen. We'll keep you up to date, mate.
Stick with us, and we'll talk you through this fight.
Yeah, we'll keep you going, mate.
And anyone that picks UFC over boxing, that's yellow card.
Yeah. Well, McGee's in the corner at the moment. Cameron just dictating the fight.
That's McGee in the corner.
Sticking. That's probably your best one to date. I'm going to be honest. Cameron sticking behind the jab, to be honest. Just dictating the fight, dictating the pace.
McGee come out.
Big shots there by McGee, though. Look like they're exchanging here. This is fantastic.
Yeah, Cameron shoved her there. Now, that's a foul.
Cameron was just helping her back to her corner. See that stool over there? Go and sit on it.
Yes. Cameron got a telling off by the referee for use of the shoulder to send Ms. McGee back to her corner.
Did you see that, though? It was almost like your stool's over there.
But it was because McGee came at her, like, the way some people, when they box and they just throw a flurry of punches. They're like a hen in a hen house. They're just flapping. And you're like,
but I have to say, those two at the end of that round, what a way to finish a round. They literally stood there toe to toe, launching at each other.
Yeah, McGee came at her again like a flapping hen, as I'd say. And Cameron was kind of like, get the fuck out of here. Go back to your corner. So I'm giving round 2 to Cameron, by the way.
Yeah, it comes down to the cleaner shots. Don't get me wrong. It was a better round for McGee by all means. Don't get me wrong.
Round in the first round,
but Cameron just more.
Cameron scored the
point scoring punches.
More scoring punches.
Yeah. But I have to say, the third round has started as the second round finished.
Yeah, these girls are like going, we go back to doing that.
But you know what? This is what it's about. The world titles are on the line, and both girls are putting it all out there, and that's what it's about, isn't it?
They are. For the few people that remain, they are putting on a bit of a show.
I'm enjoying it. I think it's been one of the better fights of the night
I've seen so far.
Cameron's definitely finding those shots, though, working the body now as well.
But McGee is like she's just
she's there.
She's resilient and she'll take them. That was a nice uppercut by McGee.
Yeah. God, big right hand there by Cameron, though.
Yeah.
But, as I say, they're, McGee is in there. She is standing there.
She's still there.
Walking her down.
She is, and I'd say if she got a big punch now, she might calm Cameron swished a bit.
But yeah, Cameron just, as I say,
there's Cameron picking off the jab. Lovely there.
Yeah, great jab.
Okay, she missed 2 there, but oh Jesus, Cameron is really didn't like that. She's definitely not afraid of the old dark arts.
No, there's a real dictating look in the eyes of Chantelle Cameron.
McGee looks a bit more shell shocked or something now, I think.
Yeah, has the occasion got to her? You know, has she?
Yeah, I don't think she liked the end of that round, and guess who ain't giving it to her?
Yeah, just Cameron's looking very much in control, and I think that's probably the best way to describe it. Let us know how you're seeing it at home. Chuck us in the comments how you're seeing it.
Unless you're equipped and you're watching the UFC.
Yeah. No, if you're watching it at home, let us know in the comments how you're seeing it.
McGee
What's your
fans, where you at?
What's your prediction for the fight?
You ain't watching JG's Fight Talk. Where you at?
Well, just before you came on, we had a gentleman join us from Montenegro. So that was nice. Shout out to Vuk, his name is. Shout out to him. He has been on before.
He has. Is Vuk a fan of Babic?
I don't know, but he came in. But
Where's Babic from?
Babic is
Albanian.
No, don't think so. I don't know.
McGee's coming out.
Because she's flown out. I reckon she's been told she's got to get her arse in gear, and she certainly has done.
Yeah, and I think they're right if the corner said, you get your punches in first. And that was a lovely uppercut on McGee. Oh, but Jesus, Cameron is just rattling her with all those
punches. Massive shots here. Massive shots. Oh, there we go. Liam McMullen, sorry. Babic is Croatian.
La Croatie, 12 points. So
thanks for letting us know there, Liam. If you're joining us for the first time, hit the subscribe button on JG's
and obviously Croatia be neighbours.
Thank you very much, Liam.
Well, this is a really explosive round here because McGee came out.
They've managed to sort that eye out, haven't they?
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, they're both got big sort of left hook to the temple.
Yeah. He seems to be a little bit more drained now after that explosive start, whereas Cameron just seems to have more energy. She's like the fucking Duracell bunny.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the thing with her.
But then again, she's wearing black and gold.
She's well drilled. That's what it is. She's. Are
you allowed to say that?
What's that?
Well drilled.
You know what I mean.
I'm just bored.
Stevens put UFC done. You can't not be a fan of Babic, to be fair. Well, this is the thing. He's a performer, isn't he? He puts on a show. He's a real showman. How far can he go in the heavyweight division? Me and Ender aren't quite sure, but
I see Babic in the same kind of position that Eddie Hearn had Dave Allen. You know, as a kind of a people's favorite kind of rock'em sock'em, get the crowd going kind of fighter. I don't think he sees him as anyone that's ever going to challenge for a world title.
Well, time will tell, won't it? Time will tell.
Well, you know what? I'm going to give Ms. McGee that round.
I'm not. But...
Well, fuck you. Typical Brits.
How I've missed you. Yeah.
Ooh, boy, you miss me like a hole in the head because I do, boy.
Well, there you go. On that note,
have a bit of this.
To be fair, that round was my cats are fighting for some reason.
I was like, is that the fucking cat or what?
Yeah.
Meow. Baby's cat. This is my big cat.
Yeah, they're at it. Not literally at it. But yeah, here we go. Round 5. We've gone straight in. Cameron versus McGee for the WBC, IBF, and Ring Magazine
We've gone from 1
super
hour
lightweight titles. And McGee's come out. She seems to come out quick and then burns out about a minute after.
Yes. Like the rounds are only 2 minutes long, love. Oh, Cameron rocked her there. But that's
McGee, big shot there.
McGee kind of stuck her head down and Cameron just went, I'll have that.
That was like a big overhand there, wasn't it? Really good shot.
Right, Cameron, knock her out, please. Thank you.
But like we say, McGee here, she's tough. She's very resilient. You've got to give her that.
She reminds me of a grouse. She's a game bird. Hi.
But yeah, she's definitely one of those
Please
fighters.
send all complaints.
She walks you down, doesn't she?
At jgsfightingtalk.com/Enda doesn't give a shit.
But yeah, big shots landing here at the moment.
Jesus
if you're joining us for the first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button at JG's Fight Talk on YouTube. Hit a like on the video, and yeah, it's all good fun.
I'm gonna split you.
Stephen has jumped in and he won't go far, but he's fun to watch. Yeah. Does exactly what
I was saying. He's the new Dave Allen.
So here we go at the moment. Chantelle Cameron just sticking behind that jab, jabbing to the body, jabbing to the head, throws the right hand when the opportunity arises. But McGee still pushing forward, still sort of trying to force the fight.
McGee's kind of decided I'm going to stand still maybe, and if I stand still, you mightn't see me.
Yeah, and she ate a few shots at the end of the round. She really didn't need
unnecessary shots at the end of that round. So guess who I'm giving that round to, Joel?
Cameron.
Well, duh.
Well, let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments how you're seeing the fight so far.
So after 5 rounds, you have a complete shutout for Cameron.
Yeah. And you've got it 4-1. Haven't you got it 4-1? He, I believe, he's a presenter on TalkSport, but he's actually landed on Dazn.
Where's Baker's
Chris Lloyd?
Yeah.
He is there.
All
but
right.
he might be doing something else.
So this is like Turner and Hooch.
I don't know.
You know Turner and Hooch?
Yeah, I know Turner and Hooch.
Yeah.
But here we go.
Here we go.
Round 6. And McGee doing what she's done every round so far. Flies out.
Look, me and Darren Barker have the same score.
Yeah, Darren Barker has put it. He gave for first round to McGee, though.
He did. Well, I mean, that was... Cameron, I tell you.
The big shots coming down.
For taking all this punishment.
Good body shot landed there.
Keep your fucking head up, McGee, and stop leaving it down there because you will be crucified with an uppercut.
Yeah, the thing is, she's not learning here, really, is she?
Cameron's teeing off now at will.
Yeah, good 1-2s at the moment, and and both shots are landing. That's the worry. And
like
McGee,
I say, if Cameron, turned up the gas and picked her off a bit more, the referee could come in.
I think she could have her out. I think could be stopped.
Yeah, but she's not. She's kind of danced around there and allowed McGee.
Cameron's still, wearing her down. I think.
Oh yeah.
A stoppage will come if it continues.
Oh, I think there's definitely going to be a stoppage.
We've got Dream Big who's come on. Let's go, Mary. So Mary's fans are in.
Oh, Mary.
Thanks for joining us for the first time. As I say, hit the subscribe button if you're joining us for the first time. And
the place I love.
Dream Big. Let us know what your prediction is.
Mary's going to go down in the 6th, 7th. Because there's only 12 seconds left. Ding dong.
Here we go.
Ding dong. Oh,
Cameron ended a round very well here.
But Mary was moving her head like it was a kind of a pew, pew, pew pinball.
Well, definitely a Chantelle Cameron round. Domination.
Yeah.
Dream Big has put Mary knockout in the 6th round. Well, unfortunately, we've just had the 6th round.
Our survey said.
We've just had the 6th round, and moving on to the 7th shortly.
Would you like to resubmit your prediction for the 7th round?
Yeah, you can rejig it and
Would
send
you like
it
to
over.
dream bigger?
Liam McMullen has put Cameron win on points or may get stoppage. Think she's one of the best female boxers. Hope Katie Taylor doesn't fight her because I think Cameron would beat her, and I'm a Katie Taylor fan.
Well, how would Katie Taylor, because obviously Katie Taylor's got all the lightweight things. So what division is this? Because it's not Katie Taylor's if these are fighting for belts.
This is super lightweight.
Is there that many divisions of women's boxing?
Yeah, it's getting there.
It's fairly threadbare though.
Stephen has put, Mary, the 4 of us.
Yeah, Mary's got a new job. Maybe she should fucking stick with the bank.
Well, here we go. Round 7.
Taking lots of punches.
Round 7, and Mary has come out. Oh, big body shot there by Cameron. But they are standing there and trading. It just shows you.
Mary had a little lamb.
Well, Mary had a bit of a headbutt there. She put on Cameron.
With the shackles off now, I think she could raise her hands.
Oh, dear.
Mary?
Oh, yes. This is Mary McGee, and she's taking a bit of a battering at the moment.
She is.
So,
do you want chaos with
I do like the way Cameron boxes though. There's no rush, is there? If there's no sort of, she'll have a flurry of punches, but then she takes that backward step and goes back to the jab again. It's very, very calculated.
Come on, Cameron. You've got 47 seconds. End it now, please. Thank you.
Oh, big uppercut there. There's some big shots going in from Cameron here. Mary McGee is fighting back, but
that was
I have to say,
didn't quite connect, but then the overhead left it.
But Cameron throwing some big shots here. Mary is trying to keep pushing now. She's stalking her across the ring. But it's not been easy here.
Push it real good, Mary.
Goes to throw the jab, but it goes a bit south and off key. But
and that uppercut from Cameron went.
But Cameron's still looking. She's in charge. But these two.
In fairness, Mary's not giving up without a fight. Literally.
No, but she does look tired.
Yeah, but Cameron's not finishing it off when she has the chance. So.
But there we go. Ender. How do you see that round? I have to give it to Chantelle. I just think she's having the better of the rounds. The point scoring punches landing.
Do you know what, Joe? I would think you're correct. 10-9 Chantelle.
So let us know in the comments how you're seeing this one as well.
It's almost like I gave the...
Stephen's put, come on.
What? Was that the Mary thing? I just want to praise you. With the shackles off now, I can move my hands.
We've had Jack Carson come in, who's winning, lads. Well, on our cards, we've got Chantelle Cameron is dominating.
Cricket score.
Absolutely dominating at the moment.
Falling around like a drunk.
Oh, big shot there by Cameron. McGee did take a bit of a slide on that one, but she keeps her feet and she goes back into
left. Slides left. Crisscross. Sorry.
Goes back into that mode again of just literally
that was
walking Cameron at the moment.
Right by Cameron.
But Cameron throwing some good.
I want Cameron to knock McGee out, please. Thank you.
But I have to say, McGee, very tough.
He's a game bird. Yeah.
Very tough.
Famous grouse.
So sticking behind that jab again. Good jab landed there by Cameron.
Jesus, Mary, what was that?
Cool. Big windmill there.
I don't know what happened there. Please do something to restore my confidence.
Stephen McGurr has put, come on, Liam. Katie is a class above.
She certainly is.
But anyway, 50 seconds to go of round 8. Big shots here still being landed by Chantelle Cameron. Mary McGee sort of going more on the back foot now, isn't she? Not as...
I'd say Mary McGee might be a little bit tired now. 8 rounds of taking a lot of punches to the face would do that to a woman or a man.
But sticking in there at the moment. Good shot by Cameron there to the body.
Yeah, but her follow up to the head wasn't great. But I said that, and then she
here we go. Gets her on the ropes. Big combinations here by both women, to be fair.
I love those overhead rights she throws.
Mary stuck some big shots in there as well, but Cameron is literally they're standing toe to toe. This is fantastic.
Fair play to both women now. You know, we talk about your Anthony Fowlers, and we talk about your
the Ted Cheesemans and the people like that.
But these women are really giving us all that tonight here. You know, I mean,
fantastic.
And like the difference between that and what we saw earlier, whereas there was one person engaged, but one person wasn't. Here we've 2 women both engaged. Even though McGee is clearly losing the fight, she's not giving up. She's not, you know.
Well, I have to say, the way they just stood toe-to-toe at the end of that round, I'll take my hat off to both women. Fantastic.
Absolutely, because...
Liam has jumped in. Taylor doesn't have Cameron's power, and she's 7 years older. Well, we shall see if that fight comes along. I know it's a fight that...
If Cameron had this supposed power, why is McGee still there? That's what I put back to you. Who said that?
Liam.
Answer me that, Liam. Irish people aren't very defensive about Katie Taylor at all, are we?
Mark Batten has jumped in. All right, lads.
All right.
Evening, Mark. Thanks for joining us. Well, here we are, round 9. I gave the last round to Chantelle Cameron.
Last night?
Stephen McGee has put, this is brilliant, guys. And
what was Wenger
do you know what?
Walcott on so early?
It's been a cracking fight so far.
It really has.
They're 2 girls putting it all on the line here.
They are. And I have to say, my hat's off. Like we've had in the Ted Cheesemans and Anthony Fowler, even when they're losing, they're not giving up. They're not.
No, they stand there and give it.
Looking disinterested. They're still throwing back. They're still willing to give it all.
Mary McGee is definitely in that category.
Absolutely. You know? I mean, Mary McGee, and she's like that. Was it the French fighter that that fought on Channel 5 against?
Yes. Well, we've had Maylis Gangloff, haven't we? Who's a very tough lady as well. She's exactly the same.
I'm telling you, Mary McGee is going to be the famous grouse from now on. That's going to be her new nickname.
But no, it's really definitely a tough one. 40 seconds to go, around 9 here. And
you know what? I don't want to knock out anymore. I think Mary McGee deserves to hear the final bell. But there's a round and a half left. Well, there's a round and 30 seconds left.
Yes, the swelling's starting to emerge.
But I would again
on both faces.
People that say Cameron's all this power. Where is this power knocking down Mary McGee?
So Stephen has turned around, but Liam Cameron doesn't have Katie's class. So, but anyway, we'll talk about Katie.
I question this power too, because if she had this power, McGee couldn't possibly be standing there.
Katie, McGee, they're going for it after the bell there.
Right.
But
so after nine.
Exactly. Here we are.
I have
not long left now. We're heading into the final round. I've got Chantelle Cameron winning every round, but that's me. But I have to say that's taking no credit away from Mary McGee, because I think genuinely she's been a lot tougher.
After 9, I have it 89-82. You obviously have it 92. You obviously have it 90-81. What's going on here? Get up there, Mary, now. They were a bit slow getting the stool off. Was that Mary or was it?
I have to say, massive respect to both of these girls. They've really, really put on a show.
and Mary's not giving up.
No, Mary's coming out full swing
look,
here.
89-82.
Darren Barker's got 89-82. But hang on a second.
Rounds.
Let's go for it. Let's watch this last round out.
Mary,
we're in 10 of 10 at the moment. Cameron and McGee are giving full whack to each other here.
Well, so Cameron's on her bike cleverly. Oh, cheeky bitch. She's putting the gloves down to kind of entice Mary in, but Mary's not falling for it.
Well, no, and I wouldn't do that because clearly Mary has got some, she's got some brass to her and she's not just going to...
Yeah, but Cameron's kind of saying, I'm able for anything you can throw at me.
Well, minute left around 10. Let's find out. As I say, Mary McGee needs a knockout. But Chantelle Cameron at the end of the day throwing some good shots here, showing her boxing ability now, showing her cleverness, her ring craft. But Mary following her down, stomping her down. She's chasing. Big shots landing here by Mary. Better round by McGee. Bit too late in the card situation. Good shots by McGee here.
In trouble here if McGee follows these good shots up.
Yeah.
But with 20 seconds left, all Cameron has to do is
good shots by Cameron though.
I didn't think they were that explosive. I think Cameron should just get on her bike. Really, she's got. 10 seconds.
I think she did good shots to diffuse the sort of overload that Mary was sort of launching at her. But Cameron ending the round well. So does McGee, finishing with a clinch. Even the referee.
That was a McGee round anyway.
The referee gives it a clap, which is always nice to see.
In fairness, now both of those gave it non-stop for the whole lot of it.
I have to say, though two warriors.
Chantel Cameron won 8 rounds for me.
Yeah.
Cameron or Mary never stopped coming forward. Even in the final round, Mary was willing to go for it.
Well, what a performance.
Who did you give the last round to, Joel?
I gave it to Mary.
Oh, you're so good. Right. So your score is 99-91 then.
I genuinely thought Mary actually, the last round, she put it all out there, and that's...
Well, she did. No, I gave it to Mary as well.
So a lot of people said to me after my prediction, they said, he's going to jump on the Mary McGee bandwagon afterwards. No, I'm not, but I give credit where credit's due, and she showed, she's tough. So
what was your prediction?
I put Cameron to win on points or late stoppage.
Well, Jesus Christ. So the only thing that you did, well, I suppose you could have said McGee would know. You were hedging your bets there. I would have made you pick.
Well, to be fair, when you look at the records, you would have gone points.
Captain Hindsight.
Exactly.
But 98, 92.
As I say, congratulations to both fighters. Fantastic performance for both. We'll wait for the official decision. Ender, did you want to go for the official decision?
Yeah, why not? 1 second at the hole. I just have to do something.
No worries. Ender will be back with us.
Put me on mute.
Ender will be back with us shortly. So, let us know in the comments how you saw the fight. What do you think the outcome is? But what a performance. What a performance by both. Really showing they were both putting it all on the line on the road to the undisputed. So, looking forward to it now. So, Ender at the moment, just waiting for the points. Smooth Will has jumped in. I saw a draw. You saw a draw. Wow, that one's an interesting one. Who you got, Joel? I've got Cameron won every round except the last one for me. Stephen's jumped in and put great from both girls. Yeah, 100% Stephen. Fritz has jumped in. Who's won? They're just going to the points now, so we'll let you know in a second. Ender will be back on. Are you ready, Ender? He'll be back in a minute. Personally, Fritz, Chantelle Cameron won. That's how I have it anyway. But Ender's going to come in now. Ender.
Well, anyone can read there, can see Cameron
What's the
won
scores on the doors?
unanimous decision. The first judge, which I think is a very unfair score, 100 to 90. So that said, he gave nothing to McGee. The second judge has 99-91, and which I think is the fairest score of the three. And then the final judge, or well, I suppose the third one would be similar to mine, was 99-92. So he gave a shared round for one of the rounds anyway. So all three by fairly wide unanimous decision, unsurprisingly, for Chantelle Cameron.
So yeah, Mike has come in and put Cameron won. Yeah. So there we go. Chantelle Cameron wins on unanimous decision. Congratulations to Chantelle Cameron. She now goes on to basically sort of the final. And then we wait to see what happens next in the other fight. Liam McMullen has put Cameron won. Great effort from McGee in the last round. 100%. She gave everything she had.
Yeah, like even though she clearly lost the fight, well, I suppose she could have tried to stop her, maybe, perhaps, but she didn't give up, you know. As I said, her new nickname should be the Famous Grouse, because she was a very game bird. If I keep saying it, do you think, you know? No, still.
But Ender, thank you very much as always, and
thank you, Joel.
We've got next weekend to look forward to. As I say, we've got Hannah Rankin. She's going for a world title on Friday on Fight Zone next Friday. And then Sunday early hours, should we say, Canelo versus Caleb Plant. So, yeah. There we go.
Interesting to hear the predictions on that. So I presume to be.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated. Cheers, lads. Have a good evening. Have a good evening too.
Well, I'm glad there's an extra hour on tonight. Don't forget the clocks go back tonight in the UK and Ireland. I don't know about the rest of the world. And really I don't care because I don't live there.
But yeah, Mike, thank you guys. Good night. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Boss. Great stuff, guys. Thank you very much. As I say, if you've joined us for the first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button on JG's Fight Talk.
If you're in a JG's Fight Talk, where you at?
And Liam's jumped in. Thanks, fellas. No problem at all. Parways Khan, Mr. Khan.
He's
thanks,
from the United
guys.
Arab Emirates.
Thank you for joining us. As I say, if you joined us for the first time.
But UAE is United Arab Emirates.
Hit the subscribe button on JG's Fight Talk. Mm-hmm. And as I say, Ender, thank you very much as always. We will see you next week.
Come here, Joel. Are we not going to mention the wonderful result earlier today in the football?
Well, we shall save that for a personal conversation.
Oh, you're such a meanie. Can Arsenal fans not celebrate when we actually get something once in a while?
Well, there we go. I just don't want to get ahead of myself. But Ender,
you don't want to get what?
Ahead of myself.
No, I'm not saying we're going to win anything. Just that game. Woohoo!
Ender, thank you very much as
always.
All
about the little victories.
And I'll see you during the week. Hopefully,
if I don't see you through a week, I'll see you through window.
And on that note, have some of this.
Have it.
Are you ready?